Rock 16 safety alert. Little Rock police are on a mission to get certain property crime down. According to Little Rock police statistics, in 2016, there were more than 2,600 reports for breaking or entering a car and more than 1,000 reports for cars stolen. Now, police say oftentimes those types of crimes are preventable just by simply locking your car. Rock 16 Stephanie Sharp shows us how police are trying to cut down on crime by using a very unique approach. Stephanie.
Very unique indeed, Kevin. This is basically what it is. Police officers, they go around to different cars just to check and see. In this car, there's something there. You can see bags in the car. The car is unlocked, so they get a report card and they fail. This car fails, and they put it on their windshield for the owners to come see it in the morning. Another car, this one, the windows are up, the doors are locked, there's nothing visible in the car. Well, this car is passes, and then they would get a passing grade, and then this would go on their car. This is called the Breaking and Entering and Theft Prevention Report Card. Right now, the department has been checking cars in the Heights and Hillcrest neighborhood, but will soon start doing this citywide. One person who says he found a passing report card on his car this morning says he hopes this gets his neighborhood thinking twice about locking doors at night.
It's kind of a community policing old school throwback to my mind, when police had time to drive through your neighborhood.
Along with the pass or fail grade, it gives you other information to other types of things to not become a victim to certain crimes. And one important thing to note, Kevin, is only uniformed police officers will be handing out these report cards and putting them on your car, maybe here in the next coming weeks. Reporting live in Little Rock, I'm Stephanie Sharp. Back to you.
I tell you what, it's certainly an interesting approach, but are other departments doing this as well, or is it just Little Rock?
Yeah, you know, I talked to them too today, and they said that there are other departments that are doing this also. I was told that a sergeant with the property crimes unit in downtown came up with this idea because she says she continues to see the same exact thing happen, car after car be broken or entered into, and the car just simply being unlocked, and it's so easy just to prevent that by locking your car. That's why they came up with this really unique way, and no one ever wants to get a failing report card. So hopefully, they're hoping that this will, you know, keep some people from keeping their cars unlocked at night.
Yeah, that's a good point. It'll be interesting to see if it actually works. All right, thank you very much, Stephanie. Appreciate it. Healthcare reform.
Cops are breaking into cars and trashing them to stop people from breaking into cars. When a woman in Texas found that someone had broken into her car, she was shocked to learn it was the local police. By Jack Burns, September 21, 2017. Belton, Texas. Several years ago, the Free Thought Project reported on the Rosenberg, Texas Police Department attempting to break into cars to get this prevent thieves from breaking into cars. After we exposed the practice, we thought it had disappeared from modern policing tactics. We were wrong. Police in Belton, Texas, are now apparently following the example of the Rosenberg PD, and are going around checking citizens' car doors to see if they are open or not. What may sound like a good idea to the police department, has left more than a few Belton residents upset over the perceived invasion of their privacy. Belton resident Jordan Hendry said someone broke into her car on Monday, tossed all of the contents around on the inside, and then left a note behind explaining why. Here is her Facebook post with pictures of the mess and the card the vandals left behind. According to the notice that was called a crime awareness alert, Officer Cusack, badge number 226, of the Belton Police Department was patrolling the area and noticed Hendry's car windows were down or open. We know this because he circled that information on the card. He then wrote in one of the blanks that the car's registration was expired. While it may be tempting for citizens to thank Officer Cusack for checking to see if Hendry had locked her doors, the human condition coupled with the fact that police departments legally steal more assets from citizens than all the burglars in the U.S. combined should give any free-thinking individual pause to consider the ramifications. Read more. Busta Rhymes just dedicated his life to stop filling prisons with nonviolent people. First, For an officer to enter a person's vehicle without a warrant is a clear violation of the citizen's Fourth Amendment rights to be free from unlawful and unreasonable searches and seizures by so-called authorities. Second, rummaging through a person's car promotes distrust between the police and the public. Third, in Texas, citizens have a right to defend their property with deadly force. It's called the castle doctrine. If citizens notice a shadowy figure, many if not most cops wear black, going through their car and belongings, under certain circumstances, they could be within the law to open fire on the person. If that person is a police officer, then their job safety would be exponentially more dangerous if they attempt to prove a point by breaking into private vehicles. Also, as TFTP's Matt Agarist reported in our first story, what if the police officer going through the person's car were to find an illegal substance or drug? Would that officer be obligated to press charges against the individual, or would they simply stop at leaving a notice that the car door or window was left open? Many police departments operate on a quota system, and they are required to make a certain number of police contacts with the public. Is this what the Belton PD is doing to meet their quota system? If so, with the check the doors and windows method, they will be able to issue more citations, seize more property, add more assets to their operating budget, make more arrests, get more convictions, and separate more people from their funds by way of citations. And cop apologists will still say they are doing it to cut down on larceny. Read more. A couple returning home startled cops in stairwell, so a cop shot the man in the chest, killing him. By the way, according to Hendry, Officer Cusack left her doors open after he broke into her car. In light of the simple fact that he checked to see if her car had a valid registration, it is safe to conclude he was in her car for more reasons than just making sure her car was secure. Hendry admitted that her car had been parked outside her home for several months as it was broken and in need of repair, which explains the expired registration. Roger Joyner, a friend of Hendry, drafted a note which he put on each of his vehicles when he said he saw an Austin police officer nosing around his unregistered, untagged, and uninspected cars, and then came to the door asking questions about their registration status. The note reads in part, "Dear police officer, please be advised, state statute prohibits any Texas municipality from requiring the owner of an automobile to register it with the state. This automobile is parked in the proximity of my home in a family-dwelling neighborhood and is not abandoned. Therefore, no authority exists for you to tamper with or steal my private property. Please leave it alone. Thank you." Transportation Code. Title 7. Vehicles and Traffic. Subtitle A. Certificates of Title and Registration of Vehicles. Chapter 502. Registration of Vehicles. Subchapter A. General Provisions. Sector 502.003. Registration by political subdivision prohibited. Hendry could simply not believe that a police officer would go inside her vehicle, tamper with her belongings, and then leave a note saying what they had done. She said she intends to file a complaint with the police department. We will bring you more updates to her story as they become available.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I'd like to thank you for all your years of support through the years. As a result, this channel has grown and allowed me an equity partnership in carmarshal.com. Please take the time to check them out. They help you buy and sell your next car, even have a negotiating tool to save you from the hassle of haggling with multiple dealers. The link is in the description below. Please click and help support and give if you can too through PayPal or Patreon. Thanks again. Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts. 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. It is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not. They're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now, where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in, no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it. But it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.